extra, but I know I'm the same, yeah. Love me in spite of my trauma. Give me what I need instead of the drama. Cause when it pop off, it's like, oh my. All good all day, but the night we be going so hard on the flip side. So tell me what we on a day, babe. I could keep that same energy. When you go low, I go low too. But you'd rather stay high, I know you. Can we stay high, babe? I'd rather be on that wave, tryna control our emotions. If we on the right side of passion, we could share love in the ocean. But if you wanna go insane either way, baby, we could go all night. We could do it all night. We could go all night, all night. Do we heal, do we bleed? I'ma follow your lead, but we could go all night. Now all of my calls go to voicemail. I block you so I don't raise hell. Should've talked through it in detail. Our separate ways ain't gon' end well, no. But when we get back, it's like, oh my. All bad all day, but the night time get that good till we act right. So tell me what we on the day, babe. I could keep that same energy. When you go low, I go low too. But you'd rather stay high, I know you. Can we stay high, babe? I'd rather be on that wave, tryna control our emotions. If we on the right side of passion, we could share love in the ocean. But if you wanna go insane either way, baby, we could go all night. We could do it all night. We could go all night, all night. Do we heal, do we bleed? I'ma follow your lead. We could go all night.
I've been calm, cool, collected, but you pushing on my nerves. And I'm knowing your intention, I'm under pressure. Okay, I'm admitting that a couple things I said got acidic in the tone and the presence, I get careless. Long as you know I come with imperfections. When you look at me, you see the soul through my flesh. You something special. Know you looking bomb, the way you dress it, gone flex it, hold it still and let my mind digest. You got the leverage, you got the upper handle on the situation. You worthy of a million more of the storms that we weather. We fight retreating, then fuck, but you trying to kill the cycle. When nobody's stressing that body like me, I know the way you like it. I treat you like a queen, run the castle, you a treasure. Feel like you setting fire to my desire for the pleasure. You a gem, got me blameless, make amends, know you can, I'm out here
trying to control our emotions. If we on the right side of passion, we can share love in the ocean. But if you wanna go insane either way, baby, we could go all night. We could go all night. We could go all night. Do we heal, do we bleed? I'ma follow your lead, but we could go all night.
Hey, everybody. It is Tea Talk with your girl. It is Tuesday morning, and we are live. Hey, y'all. Let me know if my mic sound nice. All right, Cricket 22 is in the house, and she said my mic sound nice. Check one, check two. Okay. How y'all doing this morning? I hope everybody is doing well. I am well rested, ready for another day of hard work. Yep. But it's so rewarding in the end, right? It's so rewarding in the end. So, yep. Shout out to the wonderful mods of this channel, lady mods. How y'all doing this morning? Thank y'all for being here. Let me put my banner up before y'all have to tell me to do so, okay? The banner is up because all things on the channel are alleged and in my I know them, girl. I know them. I know. All things are alleged and in my opinion, they are for entertainment purposes only. Just my views that I'm expressing on some topics, okay? Of conversation. That's it. That's all. That's all we do over here. We discuss things, alleged things, and have our opinions on things. Right. Like y'all know, we had an opinion yesterday. Woo, child. I couldn't even go to sleep for that one, child. I said, Lord, I got to talk to the people. Oh, Mr. Carlos Kingdom had added to the infamous $10 million lawsuit, child. I said, no, 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 not Carlos. Yes, old Carlos and Kingdom Reign and AT&T. What AT&T do? What did AT&T do? Child, I'm trying to see something. What did AT&T do? I don't understand what AT&T did to them people. But anyway, AT&T added on there. Maurice Jefferson Scott. I know Maurice is sick of these lawsuits. I bet he wish he never even went to type that damn thing up. Boy, I bet he wish he would have never listened to Carlos. Ooh, baby. I bet Maurice is wishing that he never listened because remember he came out and said Carlos King told him. Carlos King told him. I bet he is like, I should have never listened to that nigga. Oh, y'all let him manage y'all though. I bet that's what happened. I bet he managing them people. That's why they ain't going past go. That's why they stuck at the goal line because they ain't can't do nothing that he don't want them to do. He give them a little bit, put a carrot in front of their face, just a little dangling. Oh, let me film y'all. We filming. He put a little carrot in their face. We filming. He telling the camera crew over there, get some footage. I don't know when we going back on air, but if they think we going back, they'll be all right. Go ahead on over there. That's what he doing to them people. Same thing he did to them people down there in DC. Oh Lord, they show ain't come on for 2 whole years after they filmed the thing. Child, he got to get a contract for y'all first. He got to get a contract for y'all. And if anybody find out about all these lawsuits, I'm sorry to tell you, but the Scott 2.0 not going on the show. There is no network that's gonna fool with you now, Scott 2.0. You's done. Your goose is cooked. Your goose is cooked. Not only did you have own up in court, not only did you have own up in court, you got them discovery up in there. Like what in the world is going on? You ain't coming back to no show, so you might as well forget it. Now, if Carlos want to succeed, he better take you out. Scott 2.0, you and your wife try to use Tisha and Marceau. I mean, I heard that they got the bird over there. They could try to use the bird. She might got a little following. She don't go live enough though. See, they think that keeping her quiet is working, but when you go quiet, that's when the algorithms forget about you, and so do the people. So. That's probably not gonna work. So I hate to tell y'all, but this whole fairy tale about love and marriage DC is coming in September. It's coming in October. First it was coming in April. Then it was coming in May. Then it was June. Then June came right around June anyway, right at the end of May. Oh, it's coming in September. Oh, please. They don't know when it's coming back and if it's coming back. And Love and Merge, Huntsville definitely ain't coming back because OWN ain't gonna bring it back, and ain't nobody else gonna pick that shit up without the star. So you gotta name it something else. I told you to call it the Misfits, and you probably would get on Zeus Network, but you don't listen. Take them people on over there to Zeus. That's all that gal is fit for. The bird is Zeus. Take her over there to Zeus Network. Let her and Tisha act like monkeys over there, like because they need a check. They need a check. CDW, I would have liked for DC to have stayed too, but I would have liked it to stay, with Winter. Winter was an intricate part of that show. She helped move things around, and she just was good. Her little comebacks was good, and it was a decent show. I mean, I remember the first season being so excited and telling everybody how real it was because it seemed so real. And I think their first season was a little real, a little too real. But then the second season, that's when production started trying to manufacture them. And that's what messed everything up. That's my opinion anyway. I feel like Kingdom Reign messed the show up because they tried, allegedly, and in my opinion, they tried to manufacture storylines when those people already had storylines. You see, so they didn't need no help. But when they got in it and they started stirring the pot, and they took all the authenticity away from it, and then it became vitriol because they production wanted them to stay in arguments that they had already fixed, but then they wanted them to go back and film these things because they didn't catch it on camera. You see, that's when it becomes inauthentic, and they fighting over stuff that they healed from, and then they open the scar back up, and then they don't heal again. It's like playing with people's lives, if you ask me. Some of this reality TV. Excuse me. Excuse me. So, at any rate, that's what we talked about yesterday. Okay, there is, he has been added to the lawsuit. A lot of people. So, I can tell y'all right now, it's going to be thrown out. But just for Pete's sake, okay, they have been served. It won't go nowhere, but they have been served. Okay, so let's move along. So y'all know this United States, just things is just going haywire because we got somebody running the all Oval Office who kind of doesn't know what they're doing or doesn't have any empathy or concern for others and what will happen to them, because he's cutting funding that's causing other things to fall apart, like Job Corps and places for kids who maybe were there because they didn't have anywhere else to go. Maybe they lost their parents, or maybe their parents don't want to be bothered no more. You know, sometimes women get men and they don't want to be bothered. They would rather, you are now 18, you need to get out. So some kids fall on Job Corps, and that's where they end up at. Well, y'all, with all these cutbacks and money being taken from the government funding and different places, Job Corps in certain areas are closing. They're closing down. And there are kids that don't have nowhere to go and don't know what they're going to do. Now, they were supposed to close on the 30th of this month, giving them a little time, but they came back now and said, nope, we closing on the 3rd. That's today. So they're going to be young students. They not, all of them not 18 yet. And they in the Job Corps. Now they have nowhere to go, y'all. They don't have nowhere to go. Some of them. Some of them are going to be fortunate enough to go back home, but I can guarantee you they probably not even, some of them not wanted there. That's why you in that Job Corps place in the first place. Because maybe you didn't act right at home or you got on your parents' nerves. I can tell you, being in education for 23 years, that when I see it, the kids going to Job Corps, it's mostly kids who, uh, you know, didn't listen to the parents, or they had a hard time at home, or they just didn't get along, and or they just didn't want to go to school and they didn't want to listen. So then the next step was they went to Job Corps. So I don't know. It's sad to me. It's sad, sad, sad. Um, I heard a lady say she has to postpone her breast surgery because her son has nowhere to go. Yep, yep. That's what's going on. So it's just getting bad before, hopefully, too many people won't be hurt. That's what I just asked this morning. Y'all pray for this country. Pray for the people, because listen, there is a lot of people that are gonna be hurt by this. A lot, a lot of people. So just pray, because it's not good. It's not good. It's not good. But I don't want us to stay stuck in the down slope. So I knew we would need this because, yeah. Uh, Moving right along. Listen here, I saw something else, and that made me sad. But I tell you something that made me laugh, and I'm gonna let y'all watch it. Okay? Now y'all know Charles and Netta, right? Y'all know them, Charles and Netta. I don't know. They say they husband and husband, but Netta say that he don't want to be a woman, but then he'll say that he Charles' wife. So I'm like, you can't be the wife. I thought, well, I don't know. Did they change that too? I don't know. Shit. I thought he was a husband. But anyway, Charles, y'all, I seen the clip of Charles. And the people was telling him that his skin looked good. And Charles was trying to tell the people that's because he exfoliates. Okay. He was trying to let the folks know that he used a Japanese exfoliating cloth. Okay. That's what he tried to tell them, y'all. But I'm gonna let y'all see what he told them.
Skin so clear. Yep. Yep. That's what happens when you take showers every day and use a exclamation exclamation towel. Hmm. Come on, Lily. Get out the ground. It's fluent. Yeah, I can't say it right, so it's that what kind of towel is that? Japanese exclamation towel or whatever that shit called. You can look it up on Amazon. Costs about, I think it's about, I don't know. I forgot. I think I spent about 25 some dollars on that motherfucker, but it works. Yep, keeps the helps keep the skin clear depending on soap you use. And I use the bar soap, so I'm good. Okay, Ex- exclamation, exclamation. That's what it's called. Exclamation or something. I don't know. I can't say it right. I can read it, but it's like I can't pronounce the word. It's hard. But either way, it's the Japanese towel. That's all I can tell you. And you can get on Amazon and look it up. Exfol, exfol. I can't say it. Damn, I get on my damn nerve with this shit. I'm discombobulating shit. Discombobulating, so I can't say it right.
That motherfucker say he discombobulated. Woo, child, I cannot take it. I cannot. That man said that he got the exclamation towel. Okay, okay, that's what he got. Now that's all he know. It's from the Japanese people now, and it costs $25 over there on the Amazon. Now, if you want one, go over there and get it. Baby, that man had me hollering, okay? And then say y'all get on his damn nerves because y'all got the nerve to want to correct him. God damn it. Why are y'all trying to correct him? He know he said it wrong. And here y'all come. God damn it. Y'all Charles at. So whatever y'all is, over there fooling with the man. The man said he baby, the way I hollered when I seen that thing, I said, nope, he gonna have us, we gonna have to laugh at this tomorrow morning. Child, how did they become a thing, him and Miss Netta? I just don't understand it. How do you? What they must have had this one video that went crazy, and then everybody went over there, and then they started growing and growing, saying crazy and crazy and stuff, and then being doing stuff like this, getting on the thing, thinking you cute, talking about you. I need to start following his ass, man. He will probably have me laughing too. Shit, let me follow this young man. Let me find his channel. I don't even follow him. But if he going live, I know he's saying some shit because he sound like he wanted to cuss. That what he sound like. He sound like he a friend of Wanda's. He sure the fuck do. And he probably be like her, but he nice. You know, saying something funny all the time, but You can't be funny and nasty too. You know what I mean? It's okay if you want to be a funny person, be funny, but some stuff, is too much for me. Yeah, he sound like he kin to them people though. I'm trying to tell you. I'm getting ready to follow him today. I am. If he talk like that, I know he's saying some funny shit every day. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna see if I can get him to come over here and talk to me one day. I guess Netta thinks she gotta come too, because she thinks she is boss. I guess she might be shit. Because he seemed like he might be came off the slow bus. But at any rate, let's keep it moving. That shit had me cracking up. Okay? Cracking up. How many of y'all knew Meg the Stallion was coming out with swimsuits? I bet you they won't fit me because I'm kind of thick.
I'm used to like writing my raps. This is different because I'm like drawing clothes. And I'm like, girl, I'm really out here designing swimsuits. Today was actually really good. I woke up, look in the mirror, tell myself I'm cute, I'm beautiful, I'm this, I'm that. Megan Thee Stallion and Megan the Mogul are kind of like the same girl. I treat my music like a business. I treat myself like a business. It was just only right to come out with my own brands. I feel like it was so obvious and easy for me to start doing swimwear because I am Miss Hot Girl Summer herself. I wanted to do something that reminded me of myself, very bold, very sexy, very vibrant, very colorful. When I sat down and I was sketching, I was like, wow, this is really mine. It's really gonna come to life. I'm really gonna see it on models, and I'm gonna see it in Walmart. Walmart is house number 2 because whatever you need, my grandma, she must have got to go get it from Walmart. Oh, let's go to Walmart and get a swimsuit. But now when people do that, it'll be my stuff. That's so crazy. I really think this one might be my favorite one. This make the booty look real good. This fit the body real nice. And this look real pretty on my brown skin. When the hotties have these swimsuits on, I want them to feel comfortable. I want them to feel excited. We got stuff for the big boob girls, stuff for the big booty girls, something for the petite girls, something for the small girls, tall girls, curvy girls, all that. You know, you're not going to be confident every day. Sometimes you're not going to feel like I'm the baddest thing walking around here. I feel like when they put these swimsuits on, hopefully that gives them like their burst of confidence that they need at that time. The line is very sexy and it's gonna be very affordable. All the hotties can get it. It ain't off limits to nobody. The whole back is
She said all the hotties can get it. It ain't off limits to nobody. You said Charles is hilarious. Yes, I'm getting ready to subscribe to his channel because I'm telling you that right there, that got me right there. I don't even follow either one of them, but that got me. I be seeing clips, but that got me. I like that. Every time I see Netta, she cussing somebody out. I don't know about her. She always cussing somebody out or doing some dumb shit. Like yesterday, we talked about she did the whole what she did to Bath and Body Works uh, uh, lotion and sit there and said it was for telling people that they can get it for the H, the I, or the V. You know what I mean? And the herpes and all that stuff she was talking about, and Rhea, gone with the Rhea, gone with the Rhea, that stuff. She said that was for that, all that, on them people's product. You know you can't do that. Now, if them people lose money on that stuff right there, boy, she gonna be in trouble. You know that? She gonna be in trouble. That's not even cute. So I never seen Charles doing none of that. So I'm gonna follow him today, y'all. So we might be having a little Charles laugh in the morning. Maybe we'll just add a new little segment because he look like he dumb all the time, and I likes that kind of shit. This dumb for no reason. Mm-hmm. Done with yes. You know what it is, CJ the cat. You know what it is. uh-huh. That's what they said it was. Anyway, moving right along. I'm probably gonna get me one of Meg's swimsuits. She said she got some for the big booty too. So I'm gonna go see if she got one that can hold my junk all up in my trunk. Okay. Let me go see what Meg got going on. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay, y'all know Claudia Jordan got a new show coming out now. She finally doing her own thing. She got, TGIF, was destroyed. Funky finally admitted it was because of his ego. Okay, he finally admitted that, so we're gonna have to take him at his word that his ego kind of messed things up for everybody else after Claudia and them was over there just doing fine without him, and then they let him come in, and then he wanted more than what he wanted Claudia money. That's what it was. That's what we all found out down in the end. He wanted Claudia money because he felt like Claudia shouldn't be bigger than him because he didn't came in and proved that he bring the numbers. So, you know, allegedly, and in my opinion. But anyway, Claudia getting her own show. And I found it very interesting that she was having a conversation with Mimi Faust. And Mimi was talking about, y'all, tell me if I'm wrong. Why is she still talking about Joseline? She was talking about Joseline Hernandez and how Joseline got put on. And y'all, listen to this shit. I'm like, Mimi, what the hell is you still talking about Joseline for?
You did all of that. You said all of these things. And now that you got put on and the space that you're in right now, you went against everything you said. Just lets me know the character of you and the person that you are.
Because actually, y'all should be on the same side.
We should.
Because you
so
both.
why are we not?
You both were manipulated. You both were lied to. You both have a child by the same person.
Unless we weren't. Unless her and him was on the same page the whole time to fuck me over. Which is what I'm thinking is what it was.
I think that's sad knowing that you and Stevie go back to 97, 96. You know what I mean? Like that history is, you were there for him when he had fallen off. I do remember that. I do recall that. You were definitely there for him when he was in a financial situation that wasn't great. I remember there's a time where you was really struggling before the show, and I sent you money for your phone bill, and then I saw him out in the streets, and I was so mad.
I rocked with that man. I rocked with him. I rocked with him no matter what. No matter the fuck what. And when the fuck we got on, you did that. When we finally got a chance to get on, you said fuck me for a chick you just met in a strip club? Like, wow. Fucking wow. Like.
So you feel betrayed?
Do I? Do I?
One of the most memorable moments of Love and Hip Hop to me, of course I'm biased because I'm your friend. You and Stevie had a huge fight, and you were very emotional, and you said, you hurt me to my core.
Why, Mimi? Why would you even let her take you back to even interview about that? Like, what you trying to start something with Joseline to get some clout? Because you did say what it sounded like to me. She's saying that her and Jocelyn had a conversation, and the conversation went like this: if I get on, I'm gonna take you with me. If you get on, you're gonna take me with you. That's what it sounded like you saying. That's what it sounded like you saying to me. Like Joseline is up, and you didn't get taken with her. Was you gonna go over there and pop your coochie like her? Cause Joseline over there popping her coochie, getting her money. Was you gonna do all that? And when she get tired of doing it, I bet she would still be getting paid from it. She mad at Joseline because Joseline doing good, and Stevie too, I guess. She saying they effed her. That means they went on, they did good, they didn't take her. But can somebody tell me that she not the first one that this happened to, and she ain't gonna be the last one, and she can let that shit go? When you gonna let that shit go? Maybe that's why you and Ty didn't work, but you blamed it on Ty. Maybe it was you because you stuck in the past. You done had relationships after that. So why are you still talking about that? It don't make sense to me, y'all. Let's move on. If it don't make sense, I just gotta move on, okay? That's it. Now, y'all know that there was a big funk about Shamia, Porsha, Ralph, Meetup, Drew, all that good stuff. But there's a clip I found of Shamia with what's that gal name? I forgot her name. Anyway, she used to be on that show with Porsha And I got the clip, but I don't want to play the whole thing. But this
Now,
right
Sheena,
here.
Porsha made a very big deal about Drew hanging out with Dennis, her ex. What do you think about Porsha then filming with Drew's ex, Ralph? I mean, it's...
So that's as much as I'm gonna play, because you know that's Bravo. They don't like their little clips being played. So in that clip, Kate, that's her name, Kate Chastain, she asked Sheena what she thought. But Sheena was like a deer in headlights because she thought she was asking Shamia. Well, anyway, Shamia says that she brought Porsha, she invited Porsha. This was all her idea. She invited Porsha because she didn't want it to look like she was on a date with Ralph. So then my thing is this. If you felt like it was going to look bad to you being a wife, why did you drag Porsha into it? I think it's because you knew that people would look at Porsha a little worse. They would look at you because everybody is still Porsha, Porsha, Porsha. But it was until it was Shamia's thing, and she invited Porsha. That's the reason why she came late. It was all a little thing so Porsha could get a lick back, which to me is petty as hell. But that's what she said. So Shamia is letting the people know I invited Porsha there. I wanted her to get her lick back. Some of y'all might have already seen that. I just seen it. And I was like, oh, okay. So we all was right. We said, you know, Porsha gonna get her lick back. Y'all do know that, right? If you watch this show, Porsha gonna get her lick back. And Kenya is too. And I do kind of miss Kenya because I think Kenya would have made this season better. But that was Bravo's choice. Maybe Bravo wanted the season to be a flop. I don't know what Bravo was thinking. Because at the moment when they fired Kenya, Porsha had already been served with all them cease desist. Don't film my house. Don't film my car. Don't do this. Don't do that. So Bravo was already aware that Porscha's storyline was dwindling away right there. And they still fired Kenya. So that tell me that maybe they wanted this season to flop. Maybe Porscha's contract got something in it about it. I don't know. Why was she meeting with Ralph and for what? Shamia set up the bullshit. I saw that. Oh yeah, she claimed she was meeting with Ralph about a goddamn podcast that ain't never come to pass. Where the podcast at, Pepper's Love? I ain't never even seen them two do a podcast together. Besides the one they did, you know, they worked together years ago. But I'm talking about as far as, you know, now. I ain't seen them two do a podcast, Drew and Ralph. So if they was getting together because of work, why didn't they do the work? Why didn't they do the work? That's all I'm saying. If that's why they got together, how come no work didn't get done? I ain't seen no podcast nowhere. Anyway, moving right along from that. Let's see. Mel's last, of course. Let's see. Okay, so Phaedra and Angela. Okay. Angela went over there to Dish Nation. Okay. Angela went over there to Dish Nation and basically they asked her about Phaedra, and her answer was real short and real quick.
Oh, my name is Phaedra. What do you think about that girl?
You got me.
Oh,
Whoa.
Uh-oh. Something done went down with her and Phaedra.
okay, yes.
Oh, now we really tuning in.
Yes,
I'm setting my DVR. Oh, my God.
And anyway, this is what Phaedra had to say.
She said you two had a little beef at the end. She said you came for her. What can you tell us?
Well,
She called you thirsty.
And clout
she called me
She said you were clout
thirsty.
chasing, which made me laugh.
She said you were
Clout
chasing
chasing.
clout by coming for
I
her.
am the cloud.
So what can you say about that situation?
You know what? She's new to this, you know, and I'm really true to it. I've been doing this for well over several decades. So, you know, cloud, I don't need that. I've got it. You know,
How are the two of you today?
You know what? I just spoke to her yesterday.
Oh, so we're good.
But I think, we did have a misunderstanding.
Okay.
But that's life.
Yeah.
I mean, so, I didn't get to know her well, but we, there was a little friction with us.
And was the misunderstanding Charles related?
Well, it's weird, honey. You got to see it for yourself. It's the weirdest thing ever. You got to see it for yourself. It's very strange.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how entertaining is your misunderstanding going to be to watch?
I think it's going to be off the Richter scale.
Okay.
It's going to be worse than the fires in California. It's going to be crazy.
Okay.
But, I mean, looking back on it, it's just absolutely nuts. But you got to see it.
Now, I didn't like that she referenced it to the fires in California. I know what she was trying to say, but I personally didn't like that reference. But at any rate, she is right. Other than that part, I think what she said was on point. But I just didn't like that little small line right there. Like, I think she could have used something else in this place, because we know what happened with the fires in California, right? So yeah. So anyway, unless she's trying to reference like burning the house down, I guess. I don't know, child. I don't know. Now, why would this big truck pull in front of me like that? Simple ass. So yeah, but Phaedra, Angela, I guess they gonna get into a big old fight. How many more episodes we got? Do anybody know how many episodes that Atlanta put out? I haven't watched. This is my first time really watching a season since Nene left. I've seen bits and pieces, and I was gonna watch late one season. The one season I was gonna watch was the last season Porsha was on there. But then I seen Kenya was talking about she was sleeping with Bolo and this and that and the other, and I was like, oh, that ain't no kind of girl I want to be around, because even if me and my girls do go on a trip and say one of them do just happen to hook up with somebody, that ain't my business to come back and tell no goddamn body. That's her cootie quad. She can do what she want to do with it. So I didn't like that. Claudia read Phaedra for filth last night on CK's channel. Oh, she did. I'm sure it'll be a clip somewhere, because I ain't gonna watch that whole thing. So I'll wait for the clip to surface. If she read Phaedra down, somebody will make it go viral. Somebody will make it go viral. She always reading everybody down, but she couldn't even hold a second term at RHOA. She always talk about the other girls and reading them down, but she couldn't even pick up a second term. She was a one and done peach holder. So she really shouldn't talk about nobody too much. You know what I mean? She always talking about the girls, but girl, you couldn't even hold a candle to none of them. That's why you was one season and sit your ass down. You had to sit down. You went toe to toe with Nene that one time, but girl, that was it. That's all you gave. The trip appears to be 3 parts, with part 1 last Sunday, so maybe 2 or 3 times. Okay. Claudia can't hold anything. Right. And then talk about the other ladies that's doing way better than her. Way better than her. You didn't shown up a few places here and there, but your resume can't touch Phaedra's. Everything you've done, it's been like a one and done type of thing for you. Pepper's Love said, Faye was a square in that circle. She didn't fit. Yep. So yeah, I didn't see it, but I'll wait to see it. I'll talk about it when it come up. I'll talk about it when the clip comes. So if you see the clip, send it to my DMs. I'll catch it. Cause I ain't fitting to go watch that whole review to try to find it, child. I don't really support that channel too tough like that. I'm sure it'd probably be some good tea over there too. But child, Claudia Yeah, I'm sure she reading somebody down every other week over that place. I'm sure she is. Shit. She thinks she the shit. You said they both were off the chain last night? Uh-huh. Maybe they can get their show picked up. You know, if she keep having viral moments like that, they might get that show picked up. Because I think that's what they aiming for. Shit, if I was Carlos, and I ain't gonna lie, I done already fucked up with Kingdom Reign. Not that I'm saying that that lawsuit is anything, but I'm talking about all his shows. Love and Mercy, DC, Love, all them shows is about to dwindle out. So in my opinion, he should be at this point smart enough to go for himself and try to lift himself up until he can go back to the drawing board and figure out what he did wrong. Or maybe get a partner who got a better eye for this shit and they can come back and come back stronger and better. Maybe he can humble himself, you know. You never know. Maybe he'll see the error of his ways and you know, maybe he'll come back and humble himself. Or maybe he'll just keep digging the ditch. Who knows? No one knows. Show might be something, but I ain't interested. I don't really feel Claudia Jordan. And I don't definitely don't feel Dustin or Carlos. So that's not my cup of tea. But if it's a little clip out and it's hot enough, I will talk about it, honey. I will. Hmm. Yeah, I will. I will. I will. All right. So listen, Portia. Y'all know we watched Portia's video the other day. Portia was it. No, well, I watched the video, the one where she talked about Kelly. I think I watched it by myself. Or maybe I did watch it with y'all. One of them I watched with y'all. But anyway, Portia, y'all, had said that Andy was going to be moderating the reunion so they wouldn't need Kelly, you know, with her big mouth. So Kelly had came back and said something to Portia. And I will let y'all know what she said as soon as I let y'all hear from Portia. Ooh.
This particular reunion, I'm really, really looking forward to. Thoroughly looking forward to this reunion. Um, Partially because there was a lot in this reunion that there's a lot that needs to be talked about at this reunion that happened off camera. And then there's a lot that happened on camera that didn't come out clearly or wasn't fully understood, or you know how producers only have but so much to shoot down to, you know what I'm saying? Like we filmed for hours, but they have to chop it down to fit. How long is the show? 45 minutes to an hour. So you're talking about a luncheon that you see is probably shot about 3 hours or 2 hours, and they're having to take out the goodness, or you know, enough of the context in order to come up with a narrative to show to you guys. But the rest of it you may not see. Maybe there's someone who was a little quiet that should have spoke up, or maybe there's someone talking over somebody and you couldn't hear what the other person said, or whatever. There's always this season, I feel there was a lot that went under the radar, right, when it comes to group conversation. So I am looking forward to this reunion so that we're all going to be in the same room. We don't have to worry about Kelly trying to talk over everybody and be the moderator. She seems like she does the best job she can, but we don't need that from her. We have a real host, which is Andy, and Andy is going to be able to move through the conversation and let people speak who need to speak. And my biggest focus will definitely be for each person to be heard. I feel like at the end of the day, when it comes to truth, you got to hear all sides. And I feel like the audience watching this season was confused about a lot, right? I mean,
Okay. So so anyway, Portia had referenced um Kelly trying to be a moderator. And so Kelly came back and basically told Porsha um, that she still needs to be held accountable. She needs to be accountable for, she needs to answer the question. She still needs to answer that Kelly asked her. And I'm thinking to myself, why? Why does Portia owe Kelly anything? Why does she have to be accountable to Kelly? Did she sleep with Kelly's husband? Because I'm confused. Now that confused the hell out of me. Why does Portia need to have any accountability to Kelly? And that's $1 million question. I wonder if Andy will let us ask questions. Oh, when I go to BravoCon, I'm about to write that down because I want to ask her that question. Oh yes, I'm gonna take. Good morning. How you doing? Let me get that picture together and put it in a little BravoCon pack. So when I get to BravoCon, I have my questions ready because I need to know that. Why is Portia? Why does Portia owe her accountability? I want to know why she owes anybody accountability for what she did, but herself and God. Excuse me. Who she owe accountability to? That shit is over with. She married that man and moved on. How long do we keep talking about something like that? That's what I want to know. Uh-oh. I might need to put y'all on hold because of reality TV. And that's her reality. She slept with somebody's husband. Right, but my question again is, how does she owe Kelly any accountability? She don't owe Kelly no accountability for that. Kelly don't even know her. That's what I'm trying to say. Who is Kelly to be talking about she needs to be accountable to her for something? She ain't nobody that Portia got to be accountable to. That's the point I'm trying to make. Like, why is it her who thinks that Portia owes her accountability? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Yes, Dominique, we got questions. I'm gonna have questions when I get there. I ain't coming to play. Don't let me get the mic. Don't let me get that mic. I got questions for the ladies. Who is she? If she thinks somebody accountable to her. Why she all worried about who Portia sleeping with? So if that's the case, since it's reality TV and that's how we going, then why Kelly ain't answered? Why she ain't talking about her own reality? She hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt for a building that she's supposed to be renting. Why she ain't talking about that instead of her talking about what Portia doing with her cootie cat? That ain't making sense. So that's the deflection to me because she got other things that she could have talked to us about besides some day going who Portia slept with. Why is that her business? And I'm gonna let Portia know that too. When she go there, tell her we want to know. Since she want to know your business, we want to know her business too. She got questions. I got questions too. Real ones. She was in it. She was going through that right there while we were on the show. But we didn't hear about it. But we saw it on the internet, the court documents. But she owe all this money and being sued. But she didn't talk about that. So she shouldn't be worried about somebody else's cootie when she got bills and stuff that she got going on. That don't seem right to me. That you got your own drama and you worrying about my drama. You worrying about who I slept with when you got $100,000 that you owing people for rental space. That ain't making sense to me. That makes sense to y'all? Mm-mm. Explain. Notebook. Trash, yeah. Next, please.
Hey, good morning. Mm-hmm.
What do you want?
Morning. Yeah, I had to stop and get some coffee. Hey, all right. Had to get me some daggone coffee because today gonna be a long day. I had to come and get the good stuff, the 7-Eleven coffee. It's my last day, so no matter what, if I ain't finished, I can't go home until I'm done. But I'll be done because I basically did everything yesterday. Today I just got to sit with each counselor and go over each diploma again. Got to make sure that what I give them is what they have so that nobody goes nowhere and comes back and say, oh, you didn't give me this diploma. Oh, no, 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 no. Get up in this office. Let's check them together so that I can verify what I gave you and you don't give me no. How about that? Yeah, I had to start doing that my second year. Doing it. Some boy went to the graduation. He wasn't supposed to have graduated, yo. He went to the graduation anyway. Seeing his dad. Nope, he didn't even go to the graduation. His friend went to the graduation. His diploma went to the graduation. But he was already told that he couldn't graduate because he had missed some stuff, right? But his friend went to the graduation. So his friend uh, saw his diploma on the table and took it. It was right next to his. Their last name was close. So he just took both of the diplomas. Took the diploma home to the boy. The boy went and tried to enlist in the army with the damn diploma, child. But you know the people gonna come back and check. The diploma don't mean anything. That was a big old mess. I'm like, how in the hell did he get that diploma? So his friend. So when we questioned him, we called him in and questioned him and everything because we know that he wasn't graduating. So we called him in and questioned him. He told us the truth. He's like, well, my friend bought it to me. So I thought since he bought it to me that I must have graduated. So I went and enlisted in the military with it. And we was like, no, that's not how it works. But you can come back to summer school and go back and get a new diploma, but you can't use this one. So that was a big old mess. After that, I said, never again. No diploma leaves this building unless they've been verified that they are graduating. So it's a whole production now. They probably don't like me for it, but I don't care. Get in here. Let's go over every last one of them. Who graduating and who not before these lists leave the building. These diplomas leave the building. Tomorrow is the big day, y'all, for my school. They graduate tomorrow. Anyway, y'all, listen, listen, listen. Let's go out and close out with some happiness. I got to catch Mel last night. If you didn't get to see it, the whole video is up. It's about 20 minutes long. Her and the kids went to Bucky's to eat last night. And it was so nice to just sit there and listen to her and the kids enjoy life together. They was eating good. Mel was eating good. It's crazy. A couple of times, if you watch the video, you'll hear Mel tell us, calm down, don't worry. Mainly it was me because I was in that chat uh, trying to tell her to move the camera because Mariah was bouncing in and out. And so she said she'll be fine. Accidental, that's just an accident. So I was like, all right, cool. But if you watch the video, if you didn't get a chance to watch it, go ahead and watch it. You'll actually, it was a good time. They had a good time down at the Bucky's. Okay, I never been to Buc-ee's, but now when I see one, I might have to stop in there because Mel had me wanting to go to Buc-ee's last night the way she was tearing that goddamn food up. I said, shit, where's the Buc-ee's at? I need to go to Buc-ee's because that food must be good, honey. She said she had a brisket sandwich, and I love me a good old brisket. Let me tell you, if you ever go to Huntsville and you want you some brisket, if you ever go to Huntsville, Alabama, just go visit LeBarrett Williams. Please go visit LeBarrett because I'm trying to tell you, the man gonna have some good food. Everything there is good. Y'all know I did a whole review. Everything was good. So if you ever in you know, Huntsville, Alabama, go ahead and check them out. But anyway, they was down to the Buc-ee's last night. And they had a good time. So I just took a little clip of that and put it up here this morning just to end the live with. Yes, she said she spent $200. Simply Beautiful. $200. You caught that too? You caught that? I said, well, damn, what y'all eat up in there? But then I thought, it's 4 of them. She got 4 kids in herself. So that's easy to do, technically, when you think about the price of food nowadays. Because a meal sometimes is just $20 by itself. And then they got sides. I heard the baby, boss baby said she had them deviled eggs. So that's a side right there. So you know how the size is nowadays. Shit, simply they about $8, $9 by themselves. And you know Mel gonna let them get what they want. So they been down there just packing up, and I'm sure she got Miss Van something too. She might not been there, but she's there because she lives there now. She was retired and now she live with them. Oh, you went there in South Carolina. How was it, CDW? Did you like it? Child, I want me. She had me want some brisket. I don't know nobody around here that be all up on the brisket like that. But we used to have like a Famous Dave's. They had brisket, but I ain't never really went nowhere and really see it on the menu. We had a couple of barbecue places around here, but not that much. That's not like one of our, specialties. You'll find a Caribbean, soul food, but not a lot of. Not over here where I'm at anyway. Maybe in other parts of Maryland, but not over here where I'm at. Oh, they got one in Stanford. That's not too far from me. All right, that's good to know. Because I go through Stanford from time to time to travel. I sure do. I love Buc-ee's. Oh, Buc-ee's. Okay, so there go another person with the brisket was good. All righty then.
Hey, Mariah.
And
What'd you say, Sugar? I said God's bigger than everybody in this world.
That's right, baby. You're so smart, Sugar.
God is
and I got some gum
this
too.
world.
That's okay. She said God is bigger than everybody in this world. That's right, baby.
Yeah.
You know what? God can take care of all of our problems, okay?
Hey, Mom.
Yeah, baby.
Guess what? I know what 4 plus 4 is.
What's 4 plus 4?
It's 8.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No way. No, 4 plus 4 is 6.
What's 4 divided by 2? Huh? What's 4 divided by 2? I can't just hear you. What's
Did she say I can't hear you, Sugar girl? Quit playing with her. Sugar said I can't hear you. You heard what she said. But don't be trying to give my baby no hard problem, boss. Don't do her like that. You know she only 5.
It's not that hard. 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 divided by 2 is 4. 2 times 2 is 4.
No, 4 divided by 2 is 4. 4 divided by 2 is 4. I'm saying 2. Because 2 times 2 is 4.
Hey, DJ Tank.
Tank, play Glorilla.
Girl.
Oh, Mama, it's a little birdie by the car. Ow! Ow!
Where?
Mama, why is your window so hot?
Because it's hot outside.
That hurt my forehead.
You okay?
What would you get?
Ooh, boss. Malia.
Mama! Mama!
She got messed up.
You should be ashamed of her. You should be in her meal.
Hey, Mom, when you're done eating, can you put in Brooke's number? Yes, Malia. Okay, thank you. No, she's not. Milani, Mariah, whatever your name is. Wait, Brooke?
Like that. I'm on live. Okay?
Oh, my bad, my bad.
Yeah, don't do that.
I forgot. Brooke. You want...
Child, them babies growing up. Them babies is growing up, okay? Y'all, don't Sugar Mama sound so cute? She sounds so cute. Oh, they must be good. I'm gonna make it my business to find me one. I sure am. Anyway, y'all, I made it to work. Thank y'all for riding with us, sister. Listen, don't forget to like the video on the way out if you did not like the video on the way in. Thank you for being here this morning with me. Nothing more precious than your time. All 263 of you. Have a beautiful day and continue to be blessed by being a blessing to somebody else. Share your smile with somebody today, y'all, because you never know who might need it. Treat people how you want to be treated. All right. And then last, but certainly not least, YOLO. You only live once. All right. You only live once. Live your life on your terms and not nobody else's. And again, shout out to my mods. I love y'all down. Everybody, have a great day.
When I go with confidence, when I go the way roll our hips and take back sip on it, take a trip on it. When I go, you can go slow, ride it up all night.